Since the furniture is newly bought, there is no need to carry any large items when moving. The four people each packed their clothes and supplies, and then packed the tableware and kitchenware. They found a truck and pulled them all at once. Charlie was in a particularly good mood, because when he was tidying up the bedroom, he deliberately asked Claire if he wanted to put the blanket roll he used to lay on the floor. Claire said embarrassedly, "Aren't you all ready to upgrade? Why are you still bringing these things?" Upon hearing this, Charlie was suddenly excited. After the truck arrived at Thompson's first product, Jacob put a few hand-drawn small salutes in the air at the door, which was regarded as a housewarming joy. Then, the family of four began to clean up their rooms. Charlie and Claire cleaned up master bedroom on the second floor. Elaine cleaned up master bedroom on the third floor by herself, while Jacob went to clean up the small room next door with a muffled voice. In his words, he wanted to separate from Elaine. Elaine didn't bother to quarrel with him. Anyway, she was going to sleep in master bedroom on the third floor. As for Jacob, wherever she likes to sleep, she is upset when she sees him now, and it's a pleasure to be separated. However, Claire felt a little uncomfortable. Although the relationship between her parents has not been very good, they have been here for more than 20 years, and now they are separated, which makes her feel uncomfortable. But she also knew that, as a daughter, she shouldn't interfere too much with her parents' affairs, so she thought, whether they should be separated first. Both of them can calm down and think about it. If they can all want to open up, then the future will be better. When Charlie and Claire were about to pack up, Elsa also took a taxi. She didn't have much things, just 2 suitcases and 1 bag. Claire enthusiastically invited her in, and then took her directly to the second floor by elevator. As soon as she got out of the elevator, she shouted, "Charlie, come and help Elsa." Charlie hurriedly went out and saw Elsa, who had been specially dressed up. Elsa is very beautiful today. A beige windbreaker with a black base sweater inside not only looks tall and plump, but also particularly feminine. As for the lower body, it is a woolen short skirt with black leggings, and a slender pair. The legs are completely outlined, thin and long, very eye-catching. When Elsa saw Charlie, her face was flushed. She waved her hand at him a little nervously, and said, "Charlie, I will thank you for your care in the future." Charlie smiled slightly, nodded and said, "Welcome, welcome." In fact, Charlie felt a little helpless in his heart. He knew that Elsa liked him. If she just confessed to him, he didn't care, he declined or turned deaf. However, now she suddenly moved over to live under the same roof with him, which really made him a bit big. But of course he couldn't show anything abnormal in front of Claire. Claire pointed to Elsa's 2 big boxes and said to Charlie, "Charlie, you are strong. Help Elsa get the luggage to her bedroom." "Okay." Charlie nodded and dragged 2 boxes into Elsa's bedroom. Elsa also followed in, feeling sweet in her heart. In her opinion, she will be able to get closer to Charlie in the future. No matter whether she can be with Charlie in the end, as long as she can get closer to him, she will be very satisfied. After all, in her heart, Charlie is not only the object of her secret crush, but also her savior twice. So she only longed to be closer to Charlie, so that she would be satisfied. As for whether the two will develop, it depends on the relationship between him and Claire. If the two are always a false marriage, then she will naturally have to fight for it, but if the two have a real relationship, then she can definitely not grab the husband of her girlfriend. Elsa followed Charlie into the room, looked around, and said in surprise, "Ah, this room is quite big." "Yeah." Charlie smiled and said, "It must be enough for you to live alone." Elsa pursed her lips and nodded. She immediately saw that Claire hadn't come in, so she hurriedly asked, "How are you and Claire?" "Very good." Charlie replied smoothly. "Oh." Elsa asked vaguely, "Are there any changes compared to before?" Elsa wanted to know whether Charlie and Claire had broken through that relationship, but it was difficult to ask very clearly, so she could only vaguely nod on the side. Charlie didn't think much, just casually said, "We are in a stable relationship, and there is no change." When Elsa heard him say that there was no change, she felt more at ease. It is estimated that Claire and Charlie are still sleeping in separate beds, which proves that the two of them still have no breakthrough. For her, this is good news. At this time, Elaine on the third floor was very excited. She took a lot of photos and selfies in her large bedroom, and also turned on the beauty filter to the maximum, and then carefully selected a few of the living room and the photos taken from the outside. Photos were sent to the circle of friends together. The accompanying text is, "Oh, after waiting for so long, I finally moved into my Thompson villa. This is the largest apartment of Thompson. With such a large living room and such a large bedroom, I don't know how to sleep at night. Will you be scared here?" After writing this, she thought of Mrs. Wilson and added another sentence. "Hey, this villa has 3 floors above ground and 2 floors below ground. There are 5 floors in total. There are 10 bedrooms, each of which is very luxurious and stylish, but we have a family of 4. Where can I live here? I'm really sad."